everybody, it's Mary Ellen from Create With Me, and I'm here in the Creativity Nest for another episode of Teach Me Tuesday. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have a cute little card for you, and I kind of hope you like it. We're going to use the really adorable Zany Zoo from the new annual catalog. So I'm going to take you right down to my desk. I'm going to show you the card, and then I'm going to show you how I created it. So I'm kind of continuing with that window look. And so I made this cute little card. Hi, Tanya. And inside it's got the little puppy dog, and he's blowing all the confetti around the birthday wishes. So cute. So I did a card, about 2 weeks ago with a window in it. And this one is similar. So this is just expounding on that. And all the measurements should be in the header. If they're not, they'll be in there after the video. So what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock, whatever your card base is 8.5 by 5.5. And then you're going to fold that in half to make your card base, which will end up being 5.5 by 4.25. Then you're going to need a couple pieces. In this case, this is the lemon lolly. And then I've got 2 pieces of Coastal Cabana, and I've got 1 piece of designer series paper. This designer series paper is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I made the Coastal Cabana just about, it's honestly about 1/8 of an inch bigger. Well, that's hard to see when that one's there. So it's just a little bit bigger. So you're going to start by adhering your designer series paper to your Coastal Cabana cardstock in this case, or whatever your color you're using. The other piece is going to be used on the inside of your card. So you're going to add that. And then we're going to use a new punch. This one's 2 1/4 inches. I think I might have grabbed the wrong punch. Now I'm thinking about it. I think the new one is at 2 3/8, but this one's really close. So we're going to use this one because that's what I have on my desk. So you're going to punch through both the cardstock and the designer series paper. So make sure you've got good adhesive underneath that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere it right to the card front. And you're going to be like, well, I don't understand, Emmy, because how are you going to get that hole cut in there? So we're going to use our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're going to use the die, the stitched die, circle die. It's the third 1, 2, 3 from the smallest of the stylish shapes. And we're going to put that right in there, and we're going to bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I've got it right here. And then I've got our platforms. And we're going to open up our card just like this. And we're going to put our stylish shape right in the center, trying to get it equal. If you feel more comfortable, a lot of people will use like some washi tape. I'm going to just go on a prayer and lay down my clear cutting plate. I think I'm still pretty even. Go ahead and cut it. And of course it always has a little static cling. And then that pokes out. And what that does is it creates, let me get this out of the way, this fun little window. So you've got some layers, like a frame. Okay, so you've got your frame. So think about this the next time you're making a card. Do something a little fun, because I think that people like things that fold different, or winging a prayer. That's exactly right, Heather. I was like, what? We're just going to wing it. So I think people like to open up a card that does something a little different. And in this case, it's got a little window. So normally, I would not suggest that you put your basic white paper that you're going to stamp through a window already on. But in this case, since we are doing a window, again, we're going to take our chances, and we're going to go ahead and adhere it to the inside. Whoop. This adhesive is nice and strong. I like that. And if we do make a mistake, then we're going to have to kind of regroup and figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and give this another, it's gone through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, so it wants to pop open. So now we're going to do our stamping, and I'm going to bring in Memento Ink and the greeting from the Zany Zoo. I didn't even bring the stamp set over here, but you guys have seen me use it so many times. We're going to use the happy birthday to you, and then we're going to open up the card and we're going to use the confetti, and we're just going to try to get it as close as we can, kind of going around the words, making a little bit of a circle. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to mimic the colors of the colors that are in the designer series paper are the lemon lolly, the coastal cabana. It has a little bit of pumpkin pie, and then the lemon lime twist. So I'm going to start with the pumpkin pie because I know that in the designer series paper with the little dog that is blowing the confetti, the little stars are orange. Now, I'm using the new Stampin' Right markers, and I want to show you the nib end. I've showed you before, but let me see if I can get it up to the camera. Oh, hold on just a minute. It's not going to focus on it. So see how, oh, there it goes. See how nice that nib end is? It's so much nicer. These have been redone, and it's just got a lot more ink in it. It stays wet, and it's more of a nib end instead of a writing tool. And I really am enjoying using it. So now we're going to do our little triangles. I'm going to do those in really quickly here in Lemon Lime Twist. And then Coastal Cabana, we're going to do the little squares and the little confetti pieces, like the little rectangles. So what we're doing is we're just mimicking the paper and making it nice and bright. Now we're just doing the little circles with the lemon lolly. You would probably have, it'd have been really difficult to you to do the same look with the old Stampin' Right markers. I really am enjoying using them. So while we're on the inside, let's go ahead and adhere our little dog. And what I've done is I've actually cut him out of the paper. So this paper is gorgeous, so gorgeous. So use your scissors, use your whatever you have to cut it out. And then I'm going to just put that little puppy dog right here, and he is just tooting his own horn. So there you've got the happy birthday shining through. Really, really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of coloring on our other pieces. So you're going to be like, oh, you've got like some strange pieces there. So these are all cut out of the designer series paper. And I'm going to bring in the gray granite, light and dark. I want to make sure. Nope, I have light gray granite and light pebbled path. So I'm sorry, I told you wrong. So we're just going to color one of these with light gray granite. You could use a brown. I kind of like the gray granite and the pebbled path because they are brown gray. So I like them a lot. So I'm going to color. I should probably use the brush end for this, so you wouldn't have to watch me color so much. But I wanted you to see that the reason I'm using the designer series paper is because I wanted you to see that if you didn't want to color, you wouldn't have to color. Like if you just like to, you like the images, but you don't want to color, then just use the images just like that and don't even worry about coloring. I love to color, as you probably know if you've followed me at all. I really do love to color, and I like the effect that it gives with the little shadowing. And so I'm going over right now with a dark pebble path. I'm going to get his little feet. And then I'm going to go back. I want to show you. I'm going to bring in this envelope. He is kind of a little funny looking right now. So what I do is I go back with my light and I just blend, and I'm going over the whole image just like this. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. I just go in little circular motion. Same on his little tail. And that gives you the lights and darks and the shadows. So the balloons were already colored on the paper, but I just wanted to color this guy. So see how that's kind of smoothed out all those little shadows and everything? So now you're going to wonder, why do I have two of them? Because I actually want the balloons off of this one. So I'm going to go in with my snips, and I'm just cutting around the little ends of the ribbon. And sadly, I'm going to cut his little hand off. I promise he didn't feel a thing. Okay, because all I want is the balloons. And I'm going to give the little balloons to this little fella right here. And his hand is going to go right over that one. So if you want, you could use a little bit of, just to hold it on to see, you could use a little bit of liquid adhesive or a mini glue dot. I was just using my mini glue dots on my desk and I didn't bring them over here. So I like it just like that. And then I'm going to lay it on my card so I know where to put my glue. And I think just his little ear is the only thing I have to worry about not putting glue on. So that little drop of glue is just temporary. So I know that his ear does not have any glue on it. And then I can go back here and make sure there's nothing there. Press it down. And then this little guy here, I want him to be over here. And so I know that I need to probably avoid his ear here and this balloon here. So sometimes I can just put my fingers on it like that. And then I know to avoid that area. But if you get a little overly anxious, you can go in and just clean that up and make sure that there's nothing there. So there's a card, super, super cute. But I want to show you how we can finish off the envelope. So like I said, I cut all these pieces out. There's this little guy. And this little armadillo is so cute too. So I thought, I'm going to be handing this card. I'm going to a birthday party. So I'm just going to put that little guy right there, right on my envelope. Just like that. And now I've got my card and my envelope. Isn't that so cute? So next time you're making a card, maybe think about a little window card. And it's super easy to do with punches and some of our dies that are like circles. We have circles, squares, and banners in that stylish shape. So super, super cute. I hope you like it. So you guys, I hope you're inspired. If you're looking for anything, of course, you are welcome to shop in my store. I've got all my links up in the header. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you, I'm not sure, next Tuesday. All right, bye everybody.